Under the faint light of the evening sun, a young wolf gazed at the shore with a desperate look in his eyes. He knew that, on his own, he wouldn't be able to escape from the deep, cold pit where he had been trapped for 2 days. While searching for food, he had wandered into a construction site near the forest and, unaware, fell into an artificial lake. The cold water drained his strength and, little by little, also his hope. However, fate intervened when 2 workers accidentally noticed his presence. The weak howl of despair and his pleading eyes made them stop their work immediately, determined to rescue him. One of them prepared a strong rope, carefully throwing it around the animal's neck. With combined effort, they pulled the little wolf out, taking him to a safe place. As soon as he touched solid ground, the animal was completely exhausted, unable to move. His body trembled from the cold and fatigue, but in his eyes, there was a spark of hope. Moved by the sight, one of the men made a decision. He would take the wolf home and care for him. Although he was afraid of the wild animal, he couldn't just leave it to its fate. Upon arriving home, he wrapped the wolf in a warm blanket and dried him carefully. The wolf's eyes remained alert, full of fear, but his exhaustion kept him from resisting. In the first days, he kept his distance, observing everything cautiously. But little by little, under the man's patience and care, he began to trust. His wounds healed, his energy returned, and he not only regained the weight he had lost, but also his fur became shinier and softer. Over time, he began to explore the house, running around the yard and, surprisingly, wagging his tail joyfully every time he saw his savior. It was then that the man realized, behind the fierce appearance, there was a creature as loyal and affectionate as a dog. The wolf seemed to understand who had rescued and protected him. Even fully healed, he showed no desire to return to the forest. That home had become his refuge, and that family, his new pack. The love and compassion of a man had transformed a wild animal into a faithful friend. His story is proof that kindness has the power to change lives, both the life of the one who receives and the one who gives.